Welcome to Dive Headlines. I'm Helen Dale. Thank you for joining us. We kick off the show in the Philippines. The City Philippines chapter teamed up with Team Singapore to carry out a 3-day large-scale free clinic in Tacloban from October 22nd to 24th. After a successful first day, Day 2 and Day 3 also saw a large turnout at residents where they learned that the City Foundation was offering medical services free of charge. Let's join them there.
Cupping is a form of traditional Chinese medicine therapy popular among the Chinese. However, for residents of Tacloban, this form of treatment is a completely new experience.
Cupping helps to stimulate blood flow and allows toxins to be drawn out of the body. Through suction, the skin is drawn upwards by creating a vacuum. Once the cup is released after 5 to 10 minutes, the patient will feel more relaxed.
Whether it is cupping or acupuncture, residents were very willing to give traditional Chinese medicine a try. Another department full to the brim with patients was ophthalmology, where many residents came to receive cataract surgery. Most people in the Philippines cannot afford cataract surgery as it costs around $580, the equivalent of 4 months' salary. For the past 5 years, 65-year-old Magano has been living in darkness due to his cataracts. Following his surgery, Magano just had one wish.
I want to see my fields again. He is undernourished. He's 65 and I'm about the same age as him, but he looks older and paler. This is because he isn't eating properly and also because he drinks.
Meanwhile, at the Eastern Visayas Regional Medical Hospital, a group of team of doctors are performing thyroid removal procedures. There they came across Arakak, who put off her surgery for 4 years because
I knew there would be doctors here today. I've wanted to get operated many times before, but I was too afraid. I decided to come today because these doctors have come from overseas.
As these patients entrust team of doctors with their lives, the medical team has made it their duty to see to it that patients receive the best possible care.
This is the final day of Tzu Chi's large-scale free clinic in Tacloban, and we are expected to see a turnout of 1,360 patients. It's not even 7 in the morning, yet a large crowd has already gathered outside the venue.
I heard about a free clinic on the radio, so I came early to wait in the queue. I want to have my eyes checked.
Many of our doctors have been extremely touched by the experience. Seeing so many residents in need of medical attention, the doctors asked if they could extend the clinic till the evening and cancel our evening gathering.
Because of poverty, many residents have no choice but to endure their pain and suffering, which often leads to a worsening of minor problems. Jocelyn, who has had a thyroid growth for 15 years, has had to put up with all sorts of mockery by her neighbors. Even her children were made fun of at school.
Other kids have been making fun of my children at school, telling them that their mom has a huge lump on her neck. My youngest child even hit someone at school. When I asked him what had happened, he told me he hit someone because they were making fun of me.
Like Jocelyn, 30-year-old Josephine is troubled by the same problem. As her husband only makes 100 pesos a day, the family can barely get by, let alone pay for the cost of surgery.
We needed to do some checkups before the surgery, but we don't have the money for it. The checkups are very expensive, and we simply cannot afford them.
I will be more confident in front of others. I hope I can receive surgery as soon as possible. Once I have received surgery, I will be able to find a job and support my wife and child.
In order to provide comprehensive medical services to the residents of Tacloban, Tzu Chi has also teamed up with Eastern Visayas Regional Medical Hospital. 6 team of doctors and 5 anesthesiologists from the hospital work together to conduct tumor removal and hernia surgeries.
The patients we've seen over the past 2 days have been sick for quite some time. Although many residents showed up at the last minute, if we saw that their condition was severe, we still arranged for them to receive surgery.
Lying on the operating table, Patricio, who will be receiving surgery, has suffered from a hernia for 15 years. However, because he did not have the $650 required for surgery, he had to live with debilitating pain for years.
Sometimes I'm in complete agony and the pain is excruciating. I'm so grateful to Ziji for this free surgery.
An area has also been demarcated as the operating room here at Leyte Progressive High. Tima Dr. Fong Po Him from Singapore is tending to a woman with an unknown growth on her forehead.
Sometimes the way I look at it is, if I don't do the procedure for these people, who's going to do it for them? Or are they going to end up not having it? Then is it going to become dangerous to them? Because if that's the case, then we should try.
Is she okay? Yeah.
With a duty to relieve patients of their pain and suffering, Tima doctors put their heart into their work, hoping to ease the pain that has tormented these patients for months and years on end.